Do not set your lineups until you hear these top 5 starts for week 16. And wait till you hear this number 3 pick. You're going to be like, oh, soup. I got to bench a starter for this guy? In week 14 and in week 15, again, the soup has been 9 for 10 on starts. So you need to listen to these starts right now if you want to be successful in week 16. What's happening, fantasy world? It's your boy, Soup. Hot Soup here, man, to give y'all our top 5 starts for week 16. That's right. We are heading into the fantasy playoffs. The landscape changes on a weekly basis. Man, we're going for matchups this week. We're in the middle of the playoffs. Either you finish this week or you got one more week to go. If you need the ingredients, I got the recipe. Go get your ingredients. Our number 1 start this week is going to be James Cook. He's coming off a hot game. He's going against the LA Chargers, who are ranked 26th against the running back. James Cook is hot right now. They're getting the ball through the air. He's catching that rock. He's running that rock, averaging around 7 yards per touch in the past 2 games. Listen, he's hot. Why not start him? I don't know. You'd be a fool not to. The rushing defense in LA is terrible. Terrible. Get James Cook in your lineup, lock it, set it, and forget it. Number 2 on my board, Garrett Wilson. I know he had a subpar game last game, but he had a lot of targets. Listen, Zach Wilson is going to get that man that rock this week. They are going against Washington, who gives up 32 points per game in the last 5 games average. If you have Garrett Wilson, he needs to be in your lineup. He's going to get a tud this week. I got Garrett Wilson going off for 11 receptions off of 14 targets for 138 yards this week. He's going to be good for 25 fantasy points. In standard scoring, PPR, that goes up to 30 plus. Listen, get Garrett Wilson in your lineup. Stop playing around. Start him. You heard it from the soup. Number 3, Baker Mayfield. Oh, never thought I'd be saying this at the beginning of the year. Baker Mayfield is hot right now. Threw for 4 TDs last week. He's going to do the same this week. Jacksonville's secondary is terrible. Jacksonville's defense has given up 27.2 points to opposing teams in the last 6 games. There's no way that you can bench Baker Mayfield this week. He needs to be a top 5 start. He is going to go off for a tune of 323 yards and 4 TDs. May get you about 27 rushing yards. He's going to be good for 31.5 points in fantasy scoring. He is going to be a top 5 pick this week. You need to get him in your lineups. You heard it from the soup. Number 4 on my board, James Conner going against Chicago. Chicago is ranked 20th against the running back right now, and James Conner is averaging 20-plus touches per game over the last 2 games. Ain't much going on over there for Kyler Murray except McBride right now. Connor's going to be getting a lot of touches. Y'all need to get him in your lineups. He's going to get you a touchdown, possibly 2. I got him going for 2 touchdowns this week. James Conner, lock it, set it, and forget it. Number 5 on my board is Mike Evans. That's right. If I got Baker Mayfield going, I got to have a receiver. He throwing to somebody, right? Jacksonville ranked 26th versus receiver. Mike Evans in the last 6 games is averaging 9.1 targets. That's a guaranteed 8 receptions for Mike Evans this week. That's right. I got Mike Evans going for 13 targets, 9 receptions, 151 yards, and a touchdown. You heard it from the soup. Mike Evans goes off for 25 fantasy points this week. He will be a top 10 receiver. Mike Evans is going dummy these past couple weeks. Man, has like 6 touchdowns in the last 6 games. Get Mike Evans in your lineup, set it, and forget it. Those are your top 5 starts for week 16. Last 2 weeks, I have been 90% correct on these starts. Get these guys in your lineups. Come check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Like and subscribe. It's your boy, Soup, and I'm out.